Okay, the Pearl Flexi. I did do a head shave with it, and I gotta say, I used it on a setting 6 with a Gillette Nacet blade, and it did a good job. I was impressed. It missed a little bit in the back, but you know, I was shaving down 2 weeks of growth. That's no light feat for any razor, that's for sure. It did take it right off. One thing I can say about this razor is it's heavy. And for its short, stocky size compared to a Merkur 34C, it feels like it weighs 200 grams, not 140. Because even the little Merkur 34C, to me, it feels like 100 grams, you know, when I'm shaving with it. And I compare it to something like a Rockwell 6C because that weighs 100 grams. A lot of subscribers on the channel were kind of confusing me because they were like, man, that thing's awful sharp on my face, and the only reason why I bought it is because people said it was a smooth shaving razor, and they're like, man, I could not shave with it. Well, with a Gillette Nacet blade on a 6 on my head, it did a good job. Now, there is a lot of blade feel, that's for sure. It's as much blade feel as like I get from like a Merkur Futur. I've never used the Rex Ambassador, so I can't compare it to that. I know it's supposed to be a spinoff of that razor, but you know, I don't have one to use, so I can't say one way or another. Now, I am going to be doing a full review on this razor in the near future, but I wanted to pump out this video to let everybody know that, hey, it was a great shave. I did do a face shave with it as well. Now, on the first pass, just on my cheeks, I went with a level 6, and man, is it aggressive. It's up there with the likes of the R41, and it might even be sharper. It's very aggressive. A lot of blade feel is what I felt. On my lower neck, I bumped it down to a level 3, and it was a little bit, you know, it wasn't as aggressive as a shave. Let's just go that way, but still a ton of blade feel. Initially, with my first shave on my head, I had a hard time clearing out the razor, you know, just in my bowl. And what it was there was some solution left on the razor from the manufacturing. But like I always do, when I get done shaving with a razor, you know, I clean it up with my toothbrush. And my second shave with it was on my face, and it did not have any clogging issues whatsoever. The shave canals in the back of it are so huge, and with that huge gap this razor has on setting 6, shave soap or cream or gel is going to have no problem going through that channel. I do like the size of it. It's a very heavy razor. The price point of it is good. It's $59 on Amazon, and that's the only place you can buy it right now. And I'll link down to it below. But in that price point, what I have to, you know, put it up against is a Rockwell 6C. I know that's more of an adjustable system, but it's still listed as an adjustable razor. If you don't mind flipping down plates, you know, the Rockwell's in the class of its own, and it's cheaper if you use Ohio Shaves as a discount code. One thing to keep in mind. I did send the first one that I got to a buddy of mine that just likes to tinker around with stuff. He figured it out. What it was is at the manufacturing, it was just twisted a little too tight there, you know, in between the 1 and the 6. All he did was take some vice grips is what he said. And I think someone on the channel actually suggested that. So he, you know, found out which way it was supposed to turn because I didn't know and I didn't want to break the damn thing. So I give it to a guy that likes to tinker, and he fixed it. So it wasn't a manufacturer defect. I want to let everybody know that. It was just, you know, the manufacturer tightened it up too much before they, you know, packaged the razor in the box, which, hey, okay, but I couldn't use it. So they sent another one out. So I'm going to be giving one of those away. So when you're shaving with this razor on your face, you can tell you have a aggressive razor in your hand. This is not a mild razor, not even on a 1. I felt a ton of aggression even on setting 1. This is not a razor for a beginner. If I was a beginner and picked this razor up, I would have probably cut the hell out of my face. I mean, you got to know your technique. You got to hone that in. I shaved with it very, very slowly. just to make sure I didn't cut my face. And I didn't. So I can say that. There won't be a shaving fail short being posted anytime soon, at least not from the Pearl Flexi.